Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Own the 2025-26 Grizzlies season with the 10-game Flex Pack, the ultimate way to catch all the action on your terms. Choose your favorite matchups from intense rivalries to weekend thrillers and customize your pack to fit your schedule. With 10 games to pick, you'll never miss the moments that matter most. Visit Grizzlies.com/packs today to build your perfect ticket pack and cheer on the Grizzlies your way. It's your team, your season, and your schedule. So don't miss out.
Grizz Nation, Friday nights just got a whole lot better. Introducing Buckets and Brews, the ultimate way to tip off your weekend. Every Friday this season, grab a terrace-level ticket to the Grizz game and 2 12-ounce Miller Lights for just $55. Get great seats, cold brews, and Grizzlies basketball. It's everything you need to start your weekend off right. So get the deal that's too cold to hold. Go to Grizzlies.com/Friday to lock in your tickets today.
Memphis. Monday Night Raw returns with non-stop action, unmatched energy, and the superstars you love.
We don't get mad, we get even. We don't go home till we beat them. This is our time, we ain't leaving. We need to come undefeated.
Witness the moments you'll never forget. Monday Night Raw, Memphis. Monday, February 16th. Tickets and ringside packages on sale next Friday.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
Just a ham. You're the other white meat.
How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Thursday, November 20th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, Grizzlies got a home game tonight, playing against the reeling Sacramento Kings in a showdown at FedEx Forum. We'll give you reasons to hate the Sacramento Kings. We'll pick our SKYDOG of the game. It's been a while since they have been in the home arena. Memphis Tigers have a huge game against Purdue today on the college basketball slate. We will get to all of the news and notes of the day. Brian Edwards from Vegas Insider joins us on Thursdays. It's a Thursday. It's cold and rainy, but smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, bunch to get to on the show today, not the least of which is the Grizzlies are having a home game at FedEx Forum tonight against the Sacramento Kings. Got bad news yesterday about the events of this evening, but it's the first time in a while that we have seen the Grizzlies on their home floor after a terrible road trip. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senior Sack, Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neckcarb, John Lance. He's Yogi Roser. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. He's John Sweeney. Hello, John.
What'd it do? It's good to be back.
We really missed you yesterday.
Did you? I don't think you did.
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer, he's Sir Hess. He's Walker 93.
What up, good people? Hey, I want to give a shout out to my uncle, Steve Terrell, the head coach of East High School, getting his first dub as an East High coach yesterday. Over KJ Lawson in Hamilton.
Wow.
KJ Lawson's the head coach at Hamilton now. I was at the East game last night. It was lit. First game. We got a couple little highlights right here. Shout out to East, man.
Dietrich's brother?
Dietrich's brother, yeah. He's the head coach at Hamilton.
Not their dad?
The dad's not there no more.
How old is he?
Bro, he's shit.
I mean, are we?
26?
How old are we? Golly. I saw KJ Lawson play as like a junior high player.
Right. No, for real. KJ Lawson's 29.
Holy mackerel.
Now he's head coach at Hamilton. He coached against my uncle last night.
So old.
My uncle got the dub. Him and his East Side squad, bro. It was a packed game, bro. It was lit. His point guard number 0. He's the one to watch, bro. I don't know his name, but he was cold.
East versus Hamilton.
East versus Hamilton. It was lit last night.
What was the score?
Final score was 73-67, I believe.
Oh, okay.
East got up 20.
Close game.
East got up 20. Then let go of the road. Hamilton put some pressure. By the way, they came out in the Young Dolph warm-ups, bro.
Hamilton?
They came out. It says Dolph on the back. King of Memphis on the front, the Dolph on the back.
Wow. Hamilton High School.
So, yeah, it was lit last night, man. I'm going to try to tap into because last night, like, I was
trying to go to games?
Like, it's not just, like, East, but, like, the high school basketball, like, being in them environments.
Yeah.
bro, it's lit, yo.
If it's a big game.
Yeah, it's lit. Even like
if it's just parents, it's not that crazy.
No, it's not that lit. No. But if it's like an environment.
If the students are going and it's like a big game.
Yeah, every shot goes up, it's like, I'm like, yeah, but this is
there's certainly a different energy, and I think you probably valued it more given what we've been experiencing.
I know, right?
The basketball games we've been at have not had the requisite energy.
Well, that all changes tonight.
Does it?
No.
There's a lot of energy down at the Hustle game yesterday.
We had kids. Yeah, we had
That's what we need to do.
Day.
We need to just bust in 6,000 kids.
I'm with you.
That's what they did.
Put them all on the bowl.
It works.
It works.
I will tell you.
we lost.
Kids, they know. I mean, these are like 8-year-olds. They know Young Boy.
Oh, of course they do.
They know Rod Wave.
Yep.
They absolutely
know.
They know Finesse 2 times.
Yep.
They know Glorilla for Showski.
They know Glow. Yep. They were doing the Glow, that one, whatever song that is. They were doing that before the game.
It's called Glow.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so you were calling the Hustle game. That's how you weren't here yesterday. There's nobody from no like two ways or anything were playing for the Hustle yesterday, right? Okay,
No.
You just had the Hustle squad. Who plays for Rio Grande Valley? Anybody good?
Yes. And they didn't even have like 3 of their best guys yesterday. They didn't even have them.
This is the Rockets?
The Rockets,
yeah, the Rockets.
They keep some dudes on their team,
They
bro.
always got a squad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so their two-way that wasn't there was J.D. Davison. He wasn't there.
What in the world?
Yeah, he wasn't there. And
he was in that Celtics organization and was like great in the G League.
They also have former.
I always thought he was going to be good coming out of Bama.
He could score.
Good
he scored against us last year
was a
when
bucket.
he played for Maine.
Last time I saw him, he had gained 40 pounds of muscle.
Oh, no, yeah. He been putting on weight. Yeah.
Huge. Like, yo, slow down on that upper body.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll have him Friday. They may have him Friday, but they didn't have him yesterday. They also did not have Vernon Carey. He's on their team. They did not have him, and they also did not have who is averaging, I think, 34 points a game, Ricky Council.
Oh, wow.
He a bucket, too.
Yeah, they didn't have him either.
Vernon Carey's in Florida, right?
Yeah.
He's a McDonald's All-American.
Florida kid,
Yeah, and they did have Kevon Harris.
Oh.
Who played at Stephen F. Austin.
Okay.
He's on a two-way with them. They had Isaiah Crawford, who's on a two-way, who he did not play great yesterday, but he won a title with Stockton last year in the G League. And then they had Dacian Nix, who came from the Ignite. He was part of the Ignite, who is a straight-up scorer. They also have former Grizzly Timmy Allen's brother, Teddy Allen, who was... Oh, my God, on fire yesterday.
Teddy Allen.
Yeah, he scored 38, I think, 38 yesterday.
Why
was it 8 of 12 from 3?
I hope he makes it. We need a Teddy. There's been no Teddy.
Dude, go look at...
It's an extinct name, bro.
Huh?
People ain't naming a kid Teddy no more.
I think it needs to come back.
No, it does not, bro.
Yes, it does.
Leave it where it is, bro.
No. It needs to make a comeback.
No, the last Ted I know is that damn bear.
Huh?
The last Ted I acknowledge is that damn bear.
The bear?
Yeah, the little bear from that movie?
Yeah.
But like
Ted's
after
funny.
him?
But Teddy is a good name.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Teddy Pendergrass?
Teddy Pendergrass.
He's from the 1970s.
We don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
times.
talking about things that need to make a comeback.
No, we're leaving the name Teddy where the hell it is.
Teddy's a good name.
Yeah.
Teddy makes me happy. Like
If
when
I-
I
if
say
I-
his
if I-
name.
yeah, if I have a
hey,
son-
what's up, Teddy? Like I think I find it very difficult for a guy named Teddy to be a prick.
Well, this guy got kicked out of like 4 schools.
All right, I stand corrected.
I don't know if it was 4, but
He might be an asshole.
I stand corrected.
look at his Wikipedia or whatever. And it's like he scored like 41 points when he was at Nebraska, and then like a month later he was off the team.
Hey, you got Teddy Swims, bro.
Teddy
Swims.
Swims. Also, and
Great
good
music.
vibes.
Great music.
Yeah.
Good vibes, Teddy Swims.
Yeah, great music.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
Bring it back.
He's the last Teddy.
Bring back Teddy.
I love Dacian Nix is the guy.
I mean, we got
love.
1,000 Jalen's. Just
There's a
mix in
million
a
Jalen's.
That's
Teddy.
not the same thing.
Mix in a Teddy.
Mix in a Teddy.
Mix in a Teddy.
If I have a
Every
son,
kid cannot be named Jalen.
Dang, the way it's
can't.
working.
if I have a son, I'll name him Teddy.
Thank
Please,
you.
Roser,
There we go.
leave it. No.
There you
Yeah.
go. Teddy
No.
Roser is a great
Big-
name.
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy
He
Roosevelt.
sounds like a
He'll be
president.
Teddy
Halloween-
Roosevelt.
Easy Halloween costume.
Teddy
right there.
Roosevelt is perfect.
Be Teddy.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah. Teddy Roosevelt, the first American to ever win the Nobel Peace Prize. How about that?
like we can check it. I mean, you
Yeah,
can
you
just say
just say
you can just say it.
No, I'm not.
You can just say it anyway.
No, I looked at it last night.
Oh, okay.
I looked at it last
Well,
night.
all right. The Grizzlies are playing against the Sacramento Kings tonight. Now, yesterday, we got bad news. Dun, dun, dun. Grizz PR hits us with the doubtful on Jaren Jackson Jr. with his ankle sprain that he did while was just jogging back down the court. I mean, it's unbelievable. Played the rest of the game in San Antonio and had a couple days, so I don't know. But I was like, doubtful? Really? The Sacramento Kings, we have felt really down in the dumps about the way this has all started, right? This has been a bad start to a season, to say the least. Yeah. But not as bad as them. They fell to 3-12 for their worst record through 15 games since they were 2-13 in 1990.
Dang.
Do you think about how many sorry teams the Kings had? I was actually kind of surprised by that.
1990 teams, the sorriest.
I was like, wow, you got to go all the way back, 35 years for them to have had a season start as bad as this?
Okay, this team was so buns.
They have had some bad teams, though, Dev.
Yeah, I would have thought
they've had some bad.
They have had some. I mean,
I would have thought they 2-13 or 1-14 definitely possible.
Well, especially what they go 16 years without the playoffs.
Yeah, before they broke that streak like 3 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
It was like 16 or 17 years before they made the playoffs again. So, I mean, through the course of all of that, they never started out the first 15 games 3-12.
Light the beam's one of the coolest things.
Oh, my
in the
God.
league,
They ruined
and they
it.
never get to do it. Like,
I know.
They ruined that, bro.
Yeah.
They ruined their vibes. Like we talked about this. They ruined their vibes. They had
did.
it. They had the vibes.
They
bro.
had Tyrese Halliburton and
And they
De'Aaron
just-
Fox, and now they got none of them.
I know it.
Now they got a bunch of
Yeah, no.
old heads that shoot mid-range jumpers.
And so, anyways, they've started off 3-12. So, I mean, that is pretty tough spot too, right? I mean, honestly, if you would have you just take back a few years ago, take a snapshot of the way we were feeling, the way the Kings were feeling.
on the up and up, bro.
I mean, this stuff can change so fast.
That's why you got to cherish the moments, man.
Right? And obviously, a lot of it has to do with injuries. This has been, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but certainly through, it sucks that we're 15 games into the season, and not only with the home team, but also league-wide, the topic du jour has certainly been injuries. Tom Haberstroh is chronicling it on a nightly basis. And as of last night, I want to get the number right so I don't misquote him. It was 55% play percentage is what he had. 16 stars, what he said were star players. 16 were playing and 13 were out in just last night's games. And the night before, it was under 60% as well. I mean, it says star players are missing twice as many games as they did a year ago. So it's not just rash of injury. It is who those injuries have been to. And then one of the things that I saved was the entire discussion brings into consideration the physical nature of the NBA, the speed at which it's played. Teams are playing the fastest pace since 88-89, and the players have combined to travel 34.3 miles, according to an ESPN report. It's the longest average distance since player tracking began in 2013. And so what we're having is these discussions everywhere about what's happening with these players and soft tissue injuries and everything else. And one of the things that dawned on me last night as I was watching things, and we have had our gripe about a new philosophy, with the Grizzlies and the amount of players they're playing, understanding, right? Like when they're saying the short, medium, and long term, it's not only to keep guys healthy, but be able to play at this breakneck pace in short spurts and whatever else, right? And one of the things that people have talked about is the way the game is played. Closeouts. Tim Cato wrote about closeouts today. Closeout percentage. Like, guys coming back and having to close out on 3 points. So the distance you cover on a court is greater. And also, then there's people that opine about the conditioning of it all. And whether or not there are, like, for many, many years, that it's not necessarily comparable to years or decades past, because one of the things that we know is that even when we were growing up, everybody played every sport. And so you were then using all manner of different muscles all the time. And I do think there is something to this, right? That if we've talked about how much basketball these guys have played by the time they get to the NBA. So this idea of miles, but also I think there is something, Amin Al-Hassan brought this up, and I do think there is something probably to that. I mean, I don't know the science behind it, but I'm just saying, if you're using only the same muscles over and over and over again, right? Yeah. It made me immediately think of pitchers, right? So many of those guys, you were like, how can this guy throw 50,000 complete games and all that, right? They're throwing 150 pitches on back-to-backs, and now every young pitcher has an arm surgery, all of them. And it's like, you know, number of pitches that they threw and the workload, right? Like, and we talked about it for so many years. Like, we'll joke about, like, Todd Gurley or whoever else, and we'll be like, that guy is, like, there's only so many miles, right? And then it's gone, right? It's gone. And it's like, is there just so many miles? And it's the only thing they play. Like, these kids now don't play. They don't play baseball. They don't play. And we know, right, whether it was Michael Jordan or it was Tom Brady or it was Wayne Gretzky, or you can go on and on and on. You think about they all played multiple sports, all of them. Like, they talk about this. They talk about how they think they always encourage kids. Like, don't just play one sport. Play the multiple sports. But now, every kid, not only are they playing basketball, they're working with trainers every day.
Specializing.
Like, you know what I mean?
Specialization.
And maybe they're wearing out. The other thing is, I do buy the whole speed of the game thing. And one of the things that dawned on me last night, as I was just reading these articles and thinking about this, because this has become the talk everywhere, because it's like all these soft tissues. Like, it's everywhere. Everywhere. Every team. It's like, dude, what is going on? So, over the years, everybody always, it's a copycat league, and best practices are then taken from the best teams, right? So we sit there and we go, well, this team won or this team had some success, and then you see all of a sudden there's all kinds of teams mimicking that, right? So they say, oh, well, now we need multiple ball handlers, or we need to play fast, or we need to do this, or we need to do that, right? Like back in the day when you knew you had to get past Kobe and Shaq, it didn't even matter if the 7-footer couldn't even run. You knew you needed to have multiple of them because you were going to face Shaq in the playoffs, and at minimum you were going to need 15 fouls against him, right? So, I mean, even if you were a bum, you got to keep your job just because somebody was going to employ you because size was the thing, right? You knew you were playing Shaq. You knew you were playing Olajuwon. You knew who you were going to have to beat in order to get there, right? So anyways, I think one of the things that people looked at, and again, I haven't gone in depth on this, so I'm just telling you what I've been thinking.
Yeah.
So what did we hear all offseason, right? Speed. All around the league. Speed. It wasn't just us, right? Everybody. Yeah. You got, and who was the team fast breaking off of makes?
Pacers.
Indiana, right? They're the ones.
Yeah.
So then people looked and go, well, that worked. You know what I mean? Like, look at the way they did it. And their guys kind of played shorter stints, whatever. So this is what dawned on me last night as I'm watching this. I'm watching the games unfold. I'm like, well, hold on now. I understand best practices. I understand the whole everybody wants to play fast and you want to play at a breakneck pace, right? That's the advantage, right? The advantage is playing fast. That's what even they said, right? Yeah. And that's part of the reason that you do the rotations the way you do.
Yeah.
Bro, the Pacers had 3 guys tear their Achilles and their whole team is wrecked right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not so sure
playing
that
fast is the way to do it.
I'm not so sure that they're the ones that everybody should have been going, yeah, this is the way. 3 Achilles tears. Yeah. Isaiah Jackson tore his Achilles. James Wiseman tore his Achilles. And Halliburton tore his Achilles.
The one who's the biggest the pacer. You know what I'm saying?
And what everybody says is the Achilles, like this is the reason the cap thing is so scary for everybody.
Yeah.
The Achilles is basically your buffer for the calf, right? Thus, you've seen it with Durant, you've seen it with Halliburton, you see it, right? So it's your shock absorber, as it were.
Yeah.
So now when your calf's dinged, bro, we've already had 2 calves.
Yeah, you got one more. You got one more before that last one snapped.
So I'm just not so. Again, there's people that study this stuff like crazy. All I'm saying is, I ain't got to study anything to know they've had 3 torn Achilles and their whole team is wrecked. Yep. They're 1-10.
Yeah, they won last night. They beat the Hornets.
Okay, they're 2-10.
Yeah, they're 2-13.
They almost got done in by Con Knippel.
Hey, he been hooping, by the way.
Holy crap!
That boy been hooping, boy. He looked like real Gordon Haywardy, but
you know who threw him out there?
He's cold.
As the most impressive rookie he's seen so far.
Who?
And he said, "I know people are going to talk Edgecombe. I know people are going to talk flag." I was stunned by this. Bobby Portis.
Oh, bro,
Bobby Portis is like Con Knippel.
He had a game the other day. He had 32, and I was like, let me go back and watch his
You
stuff.
know that has to make Danny Ainge bark because he went third, right? Because he went one head of Ace Bailey. He's like, oh man, I'm glad I got Ace Bailey, but dude, Con Knippel would be literally the biggest thing ever in Utah.
He would be Jordan, bro. He would be Jordan in Utah. He would be Jordan in Utah.
I mean, those Knippel jerseys, they would have been sold out
everywhere.
He's so cold, but
you'd never be able to get him. You'd never be able to get him.
You brought up the pace thing, right? There's a team. So I'm glad you brought it up because we found the stat from our boy Steven Adams stats.
Okay.
The team in the NBA who's running the least, and can you guess who it is? Who's doing the least amount of running? And the way that he's limiting their amount of running is playing zone. And most of their guys are staying upright. Except, of course, one of the guys is out for the season, but that was before the season started. What's the team that you think that does the least amount of running in the NBA?
Well, the ones that have always dropped in zone against us and made us look stupid
been
are
Miami,
and Indiana, but they play fast.
Yeah, they play fast.
It's the team that the least amount of running is because Ime is putting up.
It's Houston. Yeah, well, you
he
mentioned
puts him in a
Adams.
zone.
Is that right?
So he's saving. Look at this. Look how much less they're running than other teams, bro.
Oh, that's interesting.
And
they've got athletes.
They got athletes, and the way he's doing it, he's putting them in zone on defense to save their bodies.
Wonder if
so when you talk about the copycat thing, I guarantee you.
Well, in fairness, they get 40% of the offensive rebounds
because they got.
So there's no running involved.
But you still got to get back and forth.
Literally everybody on their team averages offensive rebounds. Yeah. Steve-O gets 5 a game.
Yeah, he's snatching them off the rim.
Dude, Clint Capella gets like 2 a game and he plays 9 minutes.
Yeah.
They all just, Ahmed Thompson, like they all just, like if they miss, they get the ball back.
They're getting it back. But so Ime's been like,
and they've all got 7-foot wingspan.
All got 7-foot wingspan. So he puts them in the zone. Just use the wingspan to conserve the. You said the closeout thing. You ain't closing out as much if you play in the zone. You covering the space.
Their starting lineup is insane.
It really is. Yeah. I'm just.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting, especially when you consider the Pacers had 3 guys tear their Achilles.
Yeah, by doing the up and down thing.
Like nobody mentions that.
Now Wiseman did it in the first game of the season.
They still were playing fast, bro.
We've had 2 guys have calves off the speed kills
already.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I don't know. Like when I'm seeing all around the league, everybody dropping like flies. I'm not sure that playing even faster is the best mode of operation.
We might have to go back
That's
to the 90s.
That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
We have to spin. I mean, everything comes full circle.
There's a balance in all of it.
Surely.
Yeah.
There's a balance in all of
it. But everybody is searching for answers.
Everybody.
Why is this happening? Why? Mm-hmm. And look, the NBA has now said they're commissioned a study. I mean, it's going to find that it has nothing to do with games played, but they'll figure out something.
That's like the NFL of when they first came out. And nope, football and concussions. Nope. Yeah,
right.
No correlation.
Yeah, but I wonder how many teams will notice that, like, because they watch so much film anyway.
Style of basketball. Let's see. If we want to conserve our bodies, why not just? I know for some people, when you get put in the zone, it's because of weakness. Mm-hmm. In the NBA, I feel like more teams might go zone to conserve guys. It's like, it's an 82-game season. We got to figure out a way to get these games. It just dawned on me as the Pacers have started off this season, and I know Nembhard's was a shoulder, but I mean, they've had guys out too.
Yeah.
And they are the beacon of, we'll fast break you off of a make.
Yep. Throwing it over the top.
And it's like, golly, bro, they've had some serious injuries.
Yeah. Bring back the 90s hoops, man. Walking it down.
I just find it interesting. And then we're talking speed. And we've had
2 calves.
Well, and obviously we've lost Scottie Pippen for the majority of the season. I have no idea what's ever happened with Brandon Clark. I don't even know what that is.
You know what I think?
I don't know if that was a rehab injury or what, but I mean, like, it was just bizarre. Whatever's happened with Brandon Clark is strange.
The game started getting faster when they changed the half-court violation from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. That's kind of when it feels like things started getting fast. You have to get the ball across half court faster. Did you get the offense faster?
I think generally these teams, outside of like if you got Jokic or somebody like that, like your half court offense is usually not that good.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like in terms of like you want to be able to score before they can set up the defense. That is the whole philosophy of what's supposed to be going on.
Yeah, but I feel like there's so many
breakneck pace.
But I feel like there's so many athletes in the league right now where it's kind of like, are you playing to your strength? You're in a league full of athletes. You know what I'm saying? We're in a league full of athletes in the NBA.
Well, are you going to try to out-athlete? And I know that they're talking about playing even faster. We've already played fast. Taylor Jenkins' teams played fast.
Fast as hell.
We played so fast.
And we also got super injured.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know.
Is there correlation or causation?
I don't know. But all I do know is that the team that was the one that was like fast breaking off of makes, I mean, they drop like flies.
Yeah.
And 3 torn Achilles, which are related to the calf.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, geez, man, can you withstand this? Can you withstand flying up and down? And maybe that is the whole idea behind you can withstand it for 3 minutes, but you can't withstand it for 6. And so, right, that's why we pull guys out. But again, and then you've already got guys that are down.
Dropping.
So, I don't know,
bro. Yeah, I want to see.
It's all around the league, though. It's not. This is not Grizzlies exclusive.
No, it's not.
No. Every night you look at box score and it's like, who did what?
But also, I am telling you that also all around the league is this onus on playing faster. You just said 1988. That is 37 years ago. That's the last time teams played as fast as they are right now. That's how fast this is.
That's the last time the pace was this way was 1988?
Yes.
Yeah, see people sleeping on the 80s. Don't be sleeping on the 80s, man.
We're going to sleep on the 80s, bro.
We're not sleeping on the 80s.
Can't sleep on the 80s.
But that's the last time people were flying up and down the court like they are now.
With barely a three-point line.
The highest, right.
They said barely a three-point.
I mean, they had one in 88, but like they didn't really use it at all.
Yeah,
but the pace of basketball was the high. It has not been this way in that long. So it's not.
They were wearing Chuck Taylors back then.
So it's not.
Listen to Luther Vandross.
Yeah, man.
So it's not. It's not just, what's going on in Memphis. This is happening everywhere.
Yeah,
everybody is talking about playing faster. We've got to pick up the pace. We've got to play fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You almost wonder if
maybe the solution is to tone it down a little bit. Maybe the solution to it may be to go the opposite direction. Zig when everybody else is zagging.
I just don't know. I just don't know on the injury front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody's trying to figure out like why is everybody getting injured, and I do think that the fairest point of view is it's the way the game's played now, and you can't withstand it.
And I would say, Dev, to your point about maybe you do the ebbs and flows and you slow it. I remember Zach Randolph always saying like it's always going to come back around. The league will always come back around. Like we do have a 7'4" guy that theoretically you should be able to run stuff with a slow down half court offense.
Turn 4.
Like he missed some late the second game back the other night. He missed a couple of those late, but like, dude, the hook looks good. Like that jump hook in the lane, like he's freaking huge. So.
I mean, you got two of them that can isolate.
But they're talking about playing faster. Yeah. Everybody wants to play faster, and it's like
we've also kind of.
And you saw it with the Pacers.
Yeah, they dropped.
And it just. Yeah. I mean, last night I was like, golly,
how fast can you play if you have Edie?
Bro, they had 3 torn Achilles.
3. Man.
Well, I feel like in the league last
Kevin
year.
Durant never going to play for the Pacers.
No, look, and by the way, he's on the Rockets, a team with the slowest pace and the best offense in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may be something to it. Speaking of best offense, I know you mentioned
the ultimate zag.
This is the ultimate zag. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ime's like, no, everybody wants to do the fast thing. I'm going to get KD. I'm going to play Emin Thompson, Sengun. We're going to walk this junk down.
Well, because everybody is just a copycat.
Yep. Yeah.
They don't have any original thought, and they think they do.
Yeah.
They all think they're original. Oh, we're going to come up with you know what I mean? The actual original is somebody that makes you adapt to it.
Yeah.
right?
So the two best offenses in the NBA right now are the Rockets and the Nuggets. You put up that chart. Put that chart back up, Jalen.
How uncomfortable do they make you?
Put that chart back up. They're the number. They're the two. Look at that.
In fairness,
Philly's in there too.
Nothing but 7-footers in the starting lineup.
In fairness, it would be foolishness for them not to, given their half-court offensive prowess.
They're like NBA version of Jim Boeheim's Syracuse team.
No, they're like Princeton out there.
Freaking all like 6'7" to 7-footers. Just play zone.
Well, but they have individually amazing offensive talent.
For sure.
That give you an advantage in half-court basketball.
Man, they punked the Cavs last
They
night.
do. But by the way, speaking of, they do punk you. But last night, though, do you see Jokic give his flowers to somebody who we all collectively have to apologize to?
Oh.
Play the highlights, Jalen.
Hey,
we got baby fat Jokic in the building.
Oh, this guy is awesome.
Baby fat Jokic.
No, you're right.
Derek Queen.
That boy go.
I don't know. I don't know if you remember me. I don't know if you remember me saying this.
Valanciunas.
But I said after we saw him, and it was like, where does he fit in? And like, if he doesn't shoot threes and whatever else, because he's going to be able to get targeted on defense. I said, but I will never do this again. I said, because of Anthony Edwards, right? We saw Anthony Edwards here, and I was like, what is the deal? Like, Anthony Edwards, you talking about, I mean, this is the number one pick in the draft, right? And it's like, we saw him literally in his first NBA game, and it has taken less than 20, and he is awesome.
Yes, bro.
He is awesome.
Look at this. He cooked Jokic.
Dude, he is so good.
Like,
and he's fun to watch, too.
Like he kills you with the steps. Right? Look at him. Look at handling.
My game is unorthodox.
Unorthodox. Look at him. Get to it. Baby fat Jokic.
It's very...
that handle's really good.
It's very Jokic. It's very Sengun-y. It's very, like, these awkward-ass guys. And it's like he is just so skilled.
So Jokic after the game, someone asked him about
I was watching the game last week, and you know who Antonio Daniels is, like, their color guy?
Yeah.
And he was like, Joe, guess who just texted me? Timmy D. And they showed him, and Tim Duncan was, like, sitting up in, like, one of the boxes or whatever and texted him how much he loved Derek Queen.
Really?
Yeah. He did.
That's
Duncan
awesome.
Duncan texted Daniels in the middle of the game.
They said, this
Derek Queen's already been
got it.
Yeah, this guy's got it.
He's been stamped by Jokic and Tim Duncan.
Because Jokic last night said,
pretty good.
Jokic said he has some moves. He's not orthodox. Great touch around the rim, feel for the game. It's good to see somebody different. And someone asked him if he sees some of himself in Queen. He said, I can see it, yeah.
Well, the other thing is, and inevitably, he is going to run up against it where teams start defending him differently. I think he had 3 single-digit games in a row leading up to that.
Yeah, he did.
But, bro, when he gets cracking and you're sitting there going, like, I feel bad for him because he's got to be, by virtue of them giving up that pick.
Yeah.
You know, and we see this clash right now. Like, God forbid they get the number 1 pick, and it's like, and they would add Darren Peterson too if they wouldn't have, because they gave up the pick to Atlanta in order to move up to get. They paid a king's ransom to get him, so he needs to be amazing.
Yeah.
Right? Because I mean, that's why when I was sending you guys that meme this morning, and I said, "Oh, these memes have gone too far." On the, what did it say? Call him, was he a bum or something? Poor Rob Dillingham.
Hold on.
What did it say?
That George said, hold on.
Costly bum.
Yeah, costly bum.
Hold on. Yeah, costly bum. What a big font.
Damn, man.
Well, so this is why that becomes a thing. Because if you do these kind of deals, they gotta hit, right? And the Derek Queen thing, I think if you're sitting back, you're going, okay, all right, this is going to work out. Yeah. But again, we'll see. We'll let it go. Yeah. The Dillingham thing, the point of like that thing I sent you guys where somebody memed him and put costly bum because his numbers are so bad, said they gave up to the Spurs a 2030 swap and an unprotected 2031 first-round pick to move up. Yeah, that's tough. You know what I mean? Again, that's why it says, right? Because you're not graded on the same as a normal draft pick. And that's what befalls Derek Queen as well.
Yeah.
He's always going to be the guy that they What? You gave up next year's first rounder when you knew you were going to be bad to get Derek Queen? Like, he better be.
Yeah, he better be.
But he might be.
He might be like
right?
baby fat Jokic for real, bro.
Yeah.
He hoops low-key like our boy.
What if that
like
trade?
Our boy D-Nail.
Everybody in the world demolished that trade, right? You don't trade to get up to 30. You don't give that up to get up to 30, right? But what if it ends up being a great trade?
If you get Jokic,
it is crazy.
He's 20 years old, bro.
No, if you nailed it and you get a 10-time All-Star,
it's worth it.
No one's ever going to say.
No one's going to care, yep.
Unless the other guy becomes the greatest player ever, which, in fairness, there are some of those guys in this year's draft class.
If it becomes
that are
demand
considered,
stuff.
like, when they're bringing up Kobe Bryant, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they do with Darren Peterson. They bring up Kobe. He said he's like the best guard prospect in years. I'm like, oh, God.
We got to stop putting that on people.
Well, I mean, dude,
he is awesome, though.
Yeah, he's good, but I feel like we got to. I feel like
we're letting people put Kawhi on Cedric
Yeah,
Coward.
we are. But Kawhi, like, I feel like there's people call people Kobe, and I feel like there's a lot out of high school. I mean, not high school, college.
We do it with every player that comes through.
We do.
There's always comps.
We do make comps.
The next so-and-so.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get back to what the events of this evening, and we'll give you our reasons to hate the Sacramento Kings, I do need to mention that the Memphis Tiger basketball team, which we unfortunately had to watch lose by 14 points to Josh Pastner and UNLV over the weekend, have now taken their trip to Maui, and they're going to be playing against the Purdue Boilermakers, who are number 4 in KenPom. All right. I'm going to make you feel...
Bahamas. They're in the
Bahamas.
Yeah, Bahamas. Yeah, they won the water slides yesterday having a good time.
Someplace where it's not looking like that outside.
They're not the Maui Wowie.
Yeah.
Okay. I was a little surprised by this. KenPom has Purdue 4th in the country. He's got the score 86-74. I was like, I'd sign up for that right now.
Hey, wait, is that a cover, bro? That's a cover.
That is. It's 14 and a half, isn't it? 15?
And it keeps going up. It's at 15 and a half right now.
It was 14 and a half yesterday.
Is it really? 15 and a half right now.
Damn.
Hey, if you say that, that's a cover.
I mean, would you sign up for a 12-point loss right now?
I would sign up for a cover right now, bro. I would definitely
let's sign up for a cover, because 12-point loss could be a couple of ways. Like, you could be down 22, and then they just
you make a run
in the
at
last
the
4
end,
minutes, and you lose by 12.
If it's a hard-fought 12-point loss, I'm rolling.
Or it's you're down 8 or something, or 6, and you have to foul late, and then you have to free throws and win by 12.
I'm rolling with you,
I will say,
a cover is cool.
A cover's cool.
Are you going to give yourself a moment, since everybody's been so down about this and everybody expects that you're just being fed to the Lions? What if they flipped the whole season?
Today?
What if they
why
did
not
it?
today?
What if they did it? What if they took out Purdue? If they knocked off Purdue, it changes literally everything. Like, that is the win. Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
What are you talking about?
You could beat if you beat the Purdue Boilermakers.
If you beat one of the best 5 teams in the country,
you think they're the same ass?
I think they're the same team. Yeah, you're the team that can still lose at home to UNLV. Like, you've already proven that.
No, you would have turned the corner.
No.
Oh, no, you'd be like Edge around that joint. You put the blinker on. You ain't turn that joint down.
You are so negative.
What Penny Hardaway? I heard you yesterday. I loved you yesterday. Loved you.
What'd you
yesterday.
say?
You've loved me for
my gosh.
18 years.
That's
this
weird.
Is true.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
don't make it
but
weird.
You like.
I loved you for 18. That's
weird.
crazy.
They made it a little weird.
What did I do?
But no,
yesterday?
they're the. When have you? Okay, let's just be honest. What Penny Hardaway team in all of his years here that made you go, man, that team has turned the corner? Whatever the corner is.
No, we've seen him. Look, this is what we've seen him do. We've seen him drive up to.
I loved the Kendrick team.
Turn and go
backwards.
backwards.
Yeah, okay.
Was that 2 years ago?
That's fine.
I loved that team.
That's a fine. What corner did they turn?
They did turn a corner.
They lost at the buzzer to FAU, who made the Final Four.
They've hit some corners for sure.
That team was good.
Yeah, they're a solid team.
I liked last year's team.
They're a solid team.
I liked last year's team.
They lost to freaking Nick Clifford.
I got it.
We'll see him here tonight. Won't he a king?
I think Nick's gonna be here tonight.
Nick's a king.
He's good.
And Devin Carter, his no hairline.
Man, that's tough.
I like last year's team.
Not bad.
If we win,
that's fine. You fucking like him. What corner did they turn?
If we wouldn't have lost the kid from Texas, I think we could have had a run.
So he played yesterday for Rio Grande Valley.
Is he good?
No. I mean, he's played 8 minutes, had like 3 turnovers, couple points.
That's a no.
He was fine.
That's a big.
They've lost some critical guys the last couple of years. You know, the Mills thing, the Caleb Mills thing hurt badly. The Tyrese Hunter thing hurt badly, and it's like, I like last year's team. But they're fun watching them.
But they're in those spots because
I liked them.
Why are they in those spots?
Why were they in what spots?
Why are they in an 8-9 game with Florida Atlantic? Why are
they weren't? They were the freaking 5 seed last year.
No, last year they were.
Well, last year, literally 6 months ago.
They had a good non-con. What did they do in the conference last year?
How
many games did they lose? How many games did they lose in the conference?
Said the non-con.
Stop with the non-con.
They did good in the non-con last year.
Listen to something of college basketball.
The year before that, the team fell apart.
They were 16-2 in the conference last year.
16-2. So you lost 2 games.
They lost at Temple and they lost an overtime game at Wichita.
Yeah, disgusting. That's
disgusting.
Fred VanVleet look Cousins on the team.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't lose.
Fred VanVleet look Cousins on the team.
Yeah, you've got a short memory, bro. We were 29-6 last year.
That's a solid season.
What are you talking about?
Solid.
It's a good year.
I liked that team.
That's a good season. I liked them too.
Did they win the conference tournament last year?
Yes.
They should win the conference tournament.
But I'm just saying, like, why you talking like last year was abysmal?
But you're acting
last year was not abysmal. What corner did they turn where you're like, yeah, this team's making it? Like, dude,
I mean, we felt good. I ain't gonna lie, we felt good going to the NCAA tournament.
I felt great. Yeah, when they beat UConn last year.
Yeah, we felt good, bro.
And then UConn sucked, as you were even saying the other day.
They beat Ole Miss last year.
No, they were good in the non-con.
Yeah, they beat Clemson.
Why are you laughing at saying the non-con?
Stop saying that,
Not only
bro.
were they good in the non-con, they were good in conference too.
Yeah, they were good at con
too.
too.
29-6.
Yeah,
okay, so right.
That was a good team.
That's a good basketball team.
They were a 5 seed, dumbass.
Solid basketball team.
If you're the 5 seed, you're one of the top 20 teams in the country.
It also means you're probably there's a 50-50 chance you're getting upset the first weekend of the tournament.
Fine, but that's a bad draw.
Rosa, you can go back to the season before that if you want to do that.
Yeah.
The season before that, they were good in the non-con, and then they fell apart in conference play.
There you go. That's the season you're talking about. They're 22-10, 11-7 in the conference. The year before that. Last year,
That was the Quinterly team. I never liked that team.
But they were good in the non-con.
Him and David Jones and whatever. I didn't like that team. And then the year before,
Penny didn't come see David Jones play this past weekend.
The year before, again, 26-9. That's the Kendrick team, and I did like that team.
Who did they lose to that year? Go to that year. 26-9.
We were still in Houston's conference. Houston, SMU, and Cincinnati were all in our conference.
Man.
Dumbass.
Times have changed.
And Tulane in the membrane and UCF. I'm saying all those teams were in the conference then.
What the hell? Who cares about Cincinnati basketball? When's the last time anybody gave a crap about Cincinnati basketball?
Are you about to poop on Cincinnati basketball?
Quit acting like Cincinnati basketball.
Bro,
I'll give you Houston.
Bro, why are you pooping on Cincinnati basketball?
I'll give you Houston. Ain't nobody cared about SMU basketball since Larry Brown, and ain't nobody cared about Cincinnati basketball since, like, freaking Kenyon Martin.
You're going to get
Kenny Satterfield.
You're going to get a sternly worded text from your mom, bro. You shouldn't on Tiger basketball, bro.
Yeah, you're
honestly,
you're a disgrace.
Why are you shitting on Tiger basketball?
Yeah, you are. You're a disgrace.
Your mom sits at those games every day, Roser, and you are shitting on Tiger basketball.
It's not fair when last year was good. It's not fair.
So here's
they're 29-6. That is a great season.
So
what are we talking about?
Yeah, it was a good year.
And a 5 seed?
But what did you think their ceiling was last year?
By the way, somebody brought up a good point.
What did you think their ceiling
in the tournament, Kobe Rogers got hurt in the tournament game.
I thought they for sure could have gone to the Elite 8.
For real. Okay. That was a good team they had last year, bro.
Yeah.
Kobe Rogers got hurt in their round 1 game.
Last year's team was good.
They had a good team last year.
Okay.
The year before, some dudes wanted to fight each other, but last year, you ain't shooting on last year's Tigers.
Who did Colorado State lose to?
Maryland, Derek Queen.
Okay. At the buzzer.
Yeah.
White T-shirt, Derek Queen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you have no faith in the Tigers today, is what you're saying, Roser?
No, I don't.
So even if they win, you don't care?
Yeah, it doesn't affect what I think of them. No.
I mean, look,
I'll be happy for them. Like, get the win. Good, try to win. But I mean,
they're playing number 4 Purdue. They're also just on the schedule already is number 25 Baylor, number 10 Louisville, number 14 Vanderbilt, number 45 Mississippi State. I mean, their non-conference is loaded.
Yeah,
So I do think like, if you
treacherous.
proved you could beat Purdue, that goes a long way towards like maybe you could.
What makes you believe they could beat Purdue?
Nothing. Nothing.
They haven't done nothing on a basketball court that will give us that thought. But, Roser, we saw them for one half against Arkansas, who is good, who has pros.
No, hold on. No.
They played 7 minutes and they hit a bunch of threes.
I will say, I felt.
You got to shoot the basketball.
Hold on now. I felt horrible after the UNLV game. I was like, these guys stink. I came in here positive after the Ole Miss game. I did not think that was bad.
Yeah.
At all. No. I didn't. And Ole Miss is 34th?
Yeah, Ole Miss is good. Where's Arkansas? Where's Arkansas on there? Because they got pros, too.
I'm not sure where Arkansas is. I'd have to check.
Let me see.
Arkansas is 43.
Okay. The top 45.
But I'm saying, like, I thought the Ole Miss game, like, that was close.
It was.
That was a close game.
Until the end, yeah.
So, I know that you love your beloved Rebs, but...
Your beloved Rebs
is
crazy.
His friggin' beloved Rebs.
I have no idea who plays for Ole Miss's basketball team.
French Alley.
French Alley, bro.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my God. You ain't tapped in, bro.
You're not tapped in.
You ain't tapped in.
You're not tapped in.
You ain't tapped in.
You're a fake Reb fan.
You ain't tapped into French Alley Burton for real?
Hey,
no.
I think things were going pretty good for the Reb fans for 24 hours. And then yesterday's that in the McAfee thing was fine and it came out unscathed.
No,
and then it was
no. Yeah, heard different about the McAfee thing.
No, how about the
not happy about
How about
it.
the teleconference yesterday?
What happened?
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
No, what happened?
Oh, all those national and SEC reporters jumped on that thing. Buddy, they did. Here, in fact, you know what, Jalen?
Send it to Jalen.
Yeah, I will. I'll send this to you, Jalen. I've got one I've got yesterday's. This is on station I used to go on quite a bit back in the day, WJOX. They had on one of the reporters that was on the teleconference with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't have the teleconference audio, but what I do have is this guy talking about what happened when they all jumped on the conference call yesterday. Because at that point, it's unavoidable, right? When there's all these stories. Like, you'll hear him say this. He said at one point, one of the reporters was like, what did your family like most about Gainesville and Baton Rouge when they visited? That happened.
What
Are you serious?
Yeah. He's like, I'm not here to talk about, my family.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hilarious. I just sent it to you, Jalen, so we could pull this up.
Yo.
This is, There's a guy on WJOX.
He didn't give up.
My old buddy Pat Smith, I think, is the host. But he, who used to be Feinbaum's producer back 20 years ago. Anyways, they had it's on WJOX, and the guy came on after he was on the teleconference. They make these coaches do that every week. So they say, now we got coach, and then you have to press the button if you want to answer your question or ask your question, whatever. And there was no avoiding it yesterday. There's no avoiding it. The Lane Kiffin, there's nowhere to run, right? If you got to be on the teleconference.
Yeah.
And so
somebody's gonna bring it up.
Here's the reporter yesterday on WJOX talking about what went down.
Guys, it got very contentious on that teleconference. I have never heard a coach squirm as much as I just heard Lane Kiffin. And he was called to the table, boys. I'm just being honest. I get that he hasn't answered some of these questions presented to him, but us national media members couldn't get on there quick enough to ask him certain questions that I don't think he could run away from. Now, the thing is, he didn't really answer anything, but you could tell that it was getting a little rough. He was asked whether Ole Miss has asked him for an answer regarding his future. He said, I'm not going to stay on what I've done for 6 years and not talk about those situations. He understands why we ask these questions, guys, but at the same time, when he's saying that, why would I not expect to coach against Mississippi State next week? Do you guys know something that I don't know? Am I going to be fired? This is what it was coming to. He understands what we're doing. Guys, he was asked straight up what his family took away from their visit to Gainesville and Baton Rouge. and he said, I'm not getting in on any speculation or stories that have to do with other jobs. I'm just telling you guys, I thought this thing could go quiet for a couple of days, but after that call, it could be a scenario where just, all right, let's go to Oxford and see what happens. Like that went really bad. Again, he was presented an opportunity to say, I will be the Ole Miss coach in 2026, guys. Stop asking me the darn question. And he didn't. He said, I'm not talking about other jobs. Stop, dude. Stop. You're on social media more than most media members around the country. Don't act like that's not a topic of discussion around that building.
There you go. Hey. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, in the middle of that, it was like one of those moments where I was like, what? I haven't heard that in years. Did you hear the phone ring in the background?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't heard a phone ring.
The landline. But look at the landline phone.
It sounded like one of those rotary dial phones. I mean, you can set your phone to that kind of ringing setting, but
I
have
not heard a phone ring.
Nah, for like a regular
I could not tell you the last time I had the ringer turned on my phone. Like I have no.
Oh, we know.
2009.
Rosa, we know if me and Vernon ever get in trouble, we cannot call you.
We know.
Because your phone will
I'll get text from Chris to be like, hey, I left my badge
6 minutes later.
No, like, hey, I'm getting kidnapped.
Yes.
And you'll be like, oh, my bad. I didn't see you were getting kidnapped 30 minutes later.
It'll be after the show, and I'll get a text. It'll say, yo, I'm down in the garage. I left my badge upstairs, and I'll see it about like 2:15.
Yes.
He'll just be sitting down there waiting on me to see it.
Like, answer your phone, idiot.
Turn your phone over.
I've been telling him for years.
Yeah.
Vibrate or something, but no, that's crazy that.
Anyways, no.
I'm with him, though, bro.
He said he was given every opportunity to just, like, he can put this to rest at any point.
And he's not going to.
He's not.
And I saw Ross Dellinger's thing said the money's equal across the board. But said LSU might be offering like $2 million more a year, but it's like, but it's essentially like a Florida, LSU, Ole Miss. It's all at least offering $11 million a year for him. So it's what does he want to do? Does Wetzel freaking?
What would you do? I'd go Florida.
I would stay Ole Miss.
I think I'd do Florida.
I would stay Ole Miss.
No. If I were leaving.
If I was leaving, I'd go Florida because that's that's an inspiration, right? Steve Spurrier, all that kind of stuff.
And the weather and and they haven't won. Like, you win 10 games now, it's awesome.
They may put a statue in front of them.
Like, Brian Kelly lost 3 and like it's national championship or bust.
Yeah.
Probably either of them. But
it is at both of them. Yeah.
But it's been so bad at Florida recently.
Yeah.
You're not replacing anything.
No.
Right? Whereas, like, you could go and lose 3 games at LSU, like, pretty easily, and then everybody be like, for Brian Kelly for this? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Sometimes it can get worse.
Yeah.
It
can get worse.
There's rumors.
Miss, bro.
Who was it? Is it that guy? Is it Glenn Gilbo, the guy who's covered LSU for like? I mean, the guy's literally when like Ron Higgins was writing for the Commercial Appeal covering like that dude's been. That's how long that guy's been covering LSU. Something like that. There's reportedly like Saban is pushing him to LSU.
Really?
Because Saban's got the relationship. He still has all those ties in Louisiana from when he was there.
Oh boy.
That he's pushing him to LSU.
He wants to follow in Saban's footsteps. Yeah. So.
Hell, man, just if you want to follow in Saban's footsteps, just wait to see if Kalen DeBoer loses to Auburn.
I will say it has proven to be a place where you can win a national championship. Like I told you, there have been 2 like legit bozos.
Yeah, you can win one blindfolded. You can win one blindfolded.
And the people that won at Florida, Spurrier and Meyer, are legit regarded as geniuses, greats of their profession, all-time greats.
Yes,
yeah.
And Les Miles and Ed Orgeron won national championships.
And you run the state.
And Orgeron might have had the greatest team ever.
You run the state in Louisiana where all those kids grow up wanting to play for LSU, whereas in Florida,
that's right.
But you got Miami, you got Florida State, you got every other school coming
UCF,
in there to pick your players
Some kids
out.
going USF now.
Yeah. Ohio State comes in there and takes dudes every year. Georgia does. Like
Louisiana kids want to play for LSU.
I do think that the Florida job right now is an unbelievable job to get to take over because I mean, it's just the bar has been lowered. It just has. It has to have been.
It all depends. Like I saw our buddy Dan Wetzel wrote about it and was just like, basically, is like Al Davis called him a liar, back when he fired him from the Raiders, and he basically like, is Lane Kiffin going to prove Al Davis right? Like, because he says all these things about Oxford, it's changed my life, it's made me the better person, and has me in such an amazing place. Or are you and.
I don't think that's fair.
Or are you going somewhere
else?
I
think
they coaches always say
well, that's
that,
the thing. Like, it's like the money was equal for John Calipari. Memphis or Kentucky, the money was equal. But it was, as Calipari says, Dude, it's Kentucky.
The other
it's
thing
Kentucky.
is, the other thing is, if the guy says, "I want to win a national championship," and I think it's going to be easier here,
yeah,
that's totally reasonable. How is that not reasonable?
I think they can win a national championship on Ole Miss, personally.
I'm saying but how is that not a reasonable thing to say?
In 2025, I don't think that's a reasonable cop out.
It's an easier job.
I don't think that's an easy cop out in 2025. I think that's a cop out.
Is it an easier job?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I mean, like if you don't win the national championship within 4 years, you're fired. That's LSU.
I think you can.
That is LSU.
That's LSU.
You also are going to get better players.
Brian Kelly got awesome players. Like,
right.
It doesn't guarantee you win the national title.
It doesn't guarantee it, but I'm saying you also can't have his running back literally got taken by the team that won the national title. I don't know how many times I need to tell you that.
That did happen.
You're not.
So I asked somebody from Ole Miss about that yesterday. I asked somebody who knows people there. I asked them about that. They said everybody on the team hated Judkins.
Oh, stop.
So they hated him.
Of course.
For whatever that's worth.
That's
so
character assassination after the fact.
No,
if they could have won it.
I think he did a good job of character assassinating himself.
Give me a break.
He did a good job of that.
If they wanted to, they would have Jeffrey Dahmer playing running back if they could win a national title.
I can't let you do that after he leaves.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him.
Okay.
But I do to the point. I do think that the 2025 you can win a national championship at Ole Miss. I think money changed it all, bro. You can win a championship there. So if you Lane, you can win it.
They still don't get the best players, bro.
But you still can.
They don't.
You still are good enough, though.
No, but the best players win.
You're good enough.
I mean, how many? Okay.
You don't think the Ole Miss is good enough to win a national championship right now?
They've never been good enough.
I mean, I'm saying because the game has changed now, though.
They've never been good enough.
Hey, man, I think. Hey,
man, I'm looking for this.
You might be good enough this year. Oh, I think they can do it. I don't know. It's just me.
You do not.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I think.
You don't.
I think it's possible to win a national championship at the Ole Miss.
I do too. I think you can.
You can do it now, bro. I think you can.
Dude,
maybe not like 5 years ago.
The portal is also about evaluation. And God, I'm trying to find this because I just saw this graphic and I can't find it. But if you look at like the top 10 transfers, how they have impacted their team. You know who the two best in the country are? Kejuan Lacey from Missouri to Ole Miss, and number 2 is that Hardy kid from Missouri. Guess where he was? Louisiana Monroe. And he's at Missouri. Number 6 is Trinidad Chambliss.
Okay.
Indiana's doing it for Fernando Mendoza.
Okay, now I will encourage you to look at every recruiting ranking, every transfer portal ranking, and how about the NFL draft as well? You can look at all of that, and Ole Miss is not on the same level as those other schools.
They
will be if he stays there.
Stop.
Bro, they can,
You mentioned that blue chip
Stop.
rating.
I think they
and what
can.
about Ellie say? He said Ole Miss is about to be there.
And they're not.
But they're going to be.
They can get there, though.
And he can get there.
I think in 2020, in this new game we played, they can be one of those. Y'all know old money dudes at Ole Miss?
You're a Memphis football fan. You
Listen
need
to
this
him.
because you know the truth because you said it yesterday. Tulane sucks, and it doesn't matter when you're in this crappy conference.
Right.
So we need to have hope. And if there's not hope for Ole Miss, then there's no hope for Memphis.
What the?
There isn't.
No, there's not. And we need hope.
We need hope. I don't know why, but we need hope, Roser.
We got hope than what we got.
We have reality.
But you don't have hope.
And that is the reality of the world right now.
You think Memphis can beat Purdue? Get out of here.
I didn't say that.
Reality either.
I didn't say that they could beat Purdue. I said it would flip everything.
Turn the corner.
It would flip everything. And now you don't get to celebrate it.
Stay
no,
Ole Miss.
promise you don't get to celebrate it, Roser.
Stay at Ole Miss Lane.
Oh, God.
Because guess what it'll do?
He can't wait to get out
Stay
of there.
at Ole Miss Lane.
Because guess what?
Stay at Ole Miss.
It'll flip everything.
It'll flip everything.
All right,
Oxford up.
Okay, so they go hire somebody from wherever. Like they name the guy that they hire.
JMU.
Whoever. All right, let's just say, hey, how about
Texas Tech's money guy?
No, how about they looked up and they said, all right, we're hiring Ryan Silverfield. We think he's done a good job down the road, right? Right? That's what they think.
Yeah.
Okay? Or who? Forget Ryan Silverfield. Name somebody.
Go ask Mike. Go offer Mike Norvell a new contract.
No. Just name a coach. Name a coach that's like at a smaller school right now that they could go.
Somerville.
Could you get Drinkwitz from Missouri?
Summerall.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He sucks.
Okay. Who?
No,
Tulane?
Yeah, nobody. Yeah,
They told me to name a small school coach.
Yeah, why do people
Fine,
think
whoever the James Madison coach, whoever you want to name. Just name whoever.
New
Insert
Signetti.
coach here.
James Madison. New Signetti.
Yeah, we'll see if you guys feel the same way about Ole Miss. Shut the hell up.
Well, you don't think
if they hired John Summerall, you would not go, you can win a national title at Ole Miss. They can't get a national title coach. You know that.
Was Kurt Signetti in that?
Their coach gets taken by a bigger school. Their players get taken by a bigger school. There's levels. There's levels. Are you guys new to college sports?
I know there's levels to
it's
it.
different now, though.
We lost our point guard to Kansas State.
But that's the point.
There are levels to this.
There's levels to it.
Yeah, and if you're Tulane, you lose your players to Ole Miss. But Ole Miss loses their players to Ohio State.
There are levels to this. No, there absolutely are.
The landscape is so much different,
The
bro.
levels in college football, though, are you are in the SEC or the Big Ten. Other than that, you don't matter. Those are the levels in college football.
Do you
and
think
Ole Miss spends money in the SEC?
Can you win a national title at Mississippi State? Where are you
I
guys
don't
drawing
think
the
you can
line?
at Mississippi
Where
State.
are you drawing the line?
Mississippi State.
Why not?
I think Mississippi. They don't have the money Ole Miss does.
Why not?
They're not the flagship.
You don't know.
They're not the flagship university
yeah,
in Mississippi,
yeah.
bro.
You don't know what they have.
They're not the flagship university.
They care more. Their baseball stadium's nicer than their football stadium. That lets me know where their priorities are.
Admit you have no idea what their roster costs and Ole Miss's rosters cost. Admit that.
And it's the first year head coach, right?
You have no clue. Second year.
Second year head
Levy.
coach. Yeah. So, I mean, right now, you could change my mind in 3 years, maybe. If that coach can prove he can build a monster, yeah. Like, you didn't think Indiana would be worth a damn.
Florida stunk last year and they beat Ole Miss.
Do you think Indiana can win that championship?
LSU beat the piss out of Ole Miss, didn't they? A year ago? Am I wrong?
It's a whole different team, though.
I'm just saying over and over again, like this is not, it's hard as hell.
There's a story posted July 7th of this year. Mississippi State, the Bulldog Initiative, managed to raise $1.3 million.
Yeah,
that's why they're not winning.
Not true.
That's why they're
That's
not winning
true.
the national championship.
That's not true.
That's from OleMissFan.com, bro.
Yeah, you're a lie.
CollegeNetworth.com.
Where do you guys draw the line on who can win a national title?
I feel like the line's not drawn because Indiana's damn near about to win. They're in the hunt. Because you would never thought Indiana would be nowhere sniff a national championship.
And you don't think they're
Mississippi
going
State,
to win.
they did
just
get
saying.
an $8 million gift at one point in 2024. They got an $8 million gift. Again, that's why, like, Ole Miss, we know Ole Miss can spend $30 million a year on a roster. Like, you know they
bro,
can.
You
Like,
know
they
money
can
people
do
down
that.
there, bro. This is a new game.
Top college football teams by value. This is where they're saying in terms of the value of the program. Texas, Ohio State, Michigan, Georgia, Notre Dame, Alabama, Oklahoma, USC, Tennessee, LSU. LSU's valuations are around $1.23 billion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, why is Texas Tech good?
Okay, if those
Why
are
is
their
Texas Tech
valuations,
good?
then stop asking your taxpayers to pay Brian Kelly's buyout.
Hey, why is Texas Tech football team good?
Because of Cody Campbell, their billionaire
Somebody
Texas.
paid
their
$25 million.
billionaire oil
That's what I'm
guy.
saying.
Paid $1 million for a softball pitcher.
$25 million, bro. That changed Texas Tech's football trajectory, bro. Like, you would not think Texas Tech would be in anywhere. They're sniffing them in the playoff because of money.
Oh, they're going to be in there.
Because of $25 million.
Right.
I'm saying, like, all it takes is somebody to put some money. It's an SEC program. You know, there's a bunch of.
You don't think they'd already be doing that? You don't think
Bro,
they
Texas
care
Tech
enough?
wasn't worth a damn.
I'm saying, so you just need a billionaire to show up and be like, hey, I want to give you $25 million?
That can happen at Oxford.
Then why hasn't it?
I'm not the one to control that. Some dude can, hey, yo, I want this.
It could happen anywhere,
But
theoretically.
that's my point.
Like, there is a guy that could come up and say, I want to spend $25 million because I went to this school.
That's the point.
Or
though.
that school.
That's the point. Anybody, it can happen to anybody. That's what I'm saying. Just like Ole Miss, it can happen to them too. It can happen to anybody in this new landscape, bro.
Texas Tech is playing in the Big 12.
No, it's true.
But they still have a
they
$10 million defensive line, bro.
They ultimately don't matter either. Like, they don't. They're going to be in the playoff, and they may win and go do something in the playoff. But in 10 years, unless they're in the SEC or the Big Ten, they don't
I can't
matter.
even believe I'm arguing that Florida and LSU are not easier places to win national titles. Like,
What has Florida done in the last 20 years that is like...
He's living off the Chris Leak joints.
What was
Tim
that?
Tebow joints.
Ole Miss has had more success in football than Florida has in the last 15
Christ,
years.
Roser. When is the last time Ole Miss played in the SEC championship game?
They never
have.
have. They never have.
They never have.
They never have.
The West is
In
a lot more.
life?
The West is a lot
In
more
life?
difficult. The West is a lot more
Wait,
difficult.
hold on. In life?
Yeah, the West is a lot more difficult.
Yeah, it was
the SEC
it was
West
them
is
trenches,
a lot more
bro.
difficult.
In life?
Yeah, they never have.
It was them trenches, bro. When the
But
last
again,
time-
it's a
hold
change.
on.
It's a changed thing now.
When
totally
the last time Florida
changed.
played in the SEC title game?
Dan Mullen a couple years ago. They fired and then they fired
Right before.
him.
Hey, look, now the game has changed.
Right. So they'll fire Dan Mullen after making the SEC championship game. Who wants to go coach for those morons?
I think in retrospect that was a mistake.
Yeah, hotty toddy.
You
Hotty
rev
toddy.
up.
What did they say? What did they say? What did they say at the game?
You believe in Lane. You do not believe in the program.
They say hotty toddy.
Because
gosh
if they
almighty, who the hell
hired,
are we?
if they
Hey.
hired just some guy, you would not think they can win a national title.
But if Florida hires some guy that can't win the national championship,
They did.
I know, and they can't.
Right.
So that's any school.
But you think they could if they hired Lane Kiffin? You have to, because you just
You'd
said
have
they.
to.
No,
Yeah.
no. You have to.
Yeah, I think they could with
Okay.
Lane.
Okay.
I think they could with Lane. Maybe he's not a national championship head coach, and maybe he'll find that out if he goes to one of those schools, and maybe he wants to find that
He
out.
did grass is greener once.
Yeah, he did.
How'd that work out?
Poorly.
Like even like Vanderbilt, bro. They're Rudy Poo, the doorstep of the SEC. They're in the
doormat.
You know what I meant. 4-2. You know what I'm saying? Like those. This stuff is.
You think Vandy can win a national
No,
title
I'm
now?
just saying it's different now, bro. It's the game, the landscape of college football has changed so much. Like even Texas A&M,
I
a
got
bunch
it.
of old
I got it,
Oreo
Deb.
money, put some
I
money
know.
into it, and now they're undefeated.
I know. Look. I know it's changed so dramatically. I saw the college football playoff rankings the other night, and it's just all manner of manner of people that I wasn't expecting to be, like Ohio State and Georgia and USC. Like that.
What do you mean?
There's one or two.
No, you were.
And you think they're going to be there every year?
Where you were dead on about is the Tulane crap, bro. Get none of these non-power fours need to be in this playoff this year. They're all ass. Yeah, they are. They're all ass.
But if we don't have them, what gives us hope, Roser?
Right. Yeah, hope. We need hope.
I'm using it against you.
Yeah,
now.
we need hope.
Yeah, you're using hope
we
against
got
me.
anti-hope guy.
They're the only
leave everything
hope,
the same
the
guy.
only hope you have is you offer the SEC $1 billion to get in their conference. That's the only hope you have.
Bro, I love
football.
Hey, look, I like Ole Miss. I love their fans.
Clearly not.
Most of them that I know. I also know there's a reason Ole Miss fans are cool if you're 8-4.
Yeah.
So you guys have some kind of wild expectation that not even their fan base
It's
has.
not an expectation. I think it's what you've seen the last couple of years.
I don't have the expectation.
You don't have expectation. I don't have
just think he
expectation.
could do it there.
If you're 8-4 at LSU, you get fired.
I think
if
if
you're
you're
8-4 at Ole Miss, they'll be like, "Oh, I'll get him next year."
Right. That's why you.
I don't think it's the expectation.
And if they're going to pay you $11 million at one place or the other, just stay at the place where you're not going to get
I don't think
fired.
it's expectation.
I can buy that. I can buy that.
I don't think it's expectation.
If Lane Kiffin just did all of this to just drive up his price to the maximum amount, it wouldn't shock me at all.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Hotty toddy, man.
I mean, they should pay him what other people are willing to pay him.
Hotty toddy.
Right?
By the way, if it's a 3-loss Texas team, or theoretically Alabama could say they beat Auburn and then they make the SEC championship and lose and they have 3 losses, dude, it better 3-loss Texas or 3-loss Alabama better be in over freaking Tulane. Get that crap out of here.
They're in. That is a spot.
I know it's a spot.
Yeah,
and
so
it's
it's a
ridiculous,
spot, bro.
See, they're gonna ruin it for everybody.
They are.
Who, Tulane? Yeah, they are.
The non-power
They are.
They're
four
gonna ruin it for
because
y'all.
there's no good
And
choice
and
for
it's
the
our
non-power
fault.
four.
It's our fault
Because
why Tulane's gonna ruin it for everybody.
Because either Tulane or James Madison is gonna get beat by 1,000.
Yep, and
then
see?
foolies.
Dude, we get beat by 1,000 too.
But we would still be there, Roser.
Well, who would we be playing? Texas Tech?
Yeah, they would whoop our ass.
I don't know.
How do you know that, bro?
I don't know that.
I mean, they're
I don't respect the Big 12 like you do.
There's level. I don't respect the Big 12.
I don't.
There's
Yes, you
levels.
do.
There's levels to this.
Yo, you do
There's
respect.
levels, as you said.
You respect the Big 12, obviously. What's the Texas Tech one that really super impressed you?
They would not lose to UAB.
Huh?
They would not lose to UAB.
No. I'm asking you, what's the reason that you have so much respect for Texas
It's the
Tech?
BYU, Utah.
Okay, you like those
BYU
wins?
and
Yeah.
Utah.
Okay, well, we have black guys, at least.
Damn. So does Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. No,
they do too.
They got some black dudes over there.
They got bros.
They got what?
Bros. Isn't that what it is?
Oh no.
Okay, James Madison.
No, bro. No.
Am I not allowed to say that?
No.
Why not?
The Q-Dog's going to cover you, bro. You can't do that.
He doesn't even know what that is.
He has no idea
I have no idea what that means. James Madison has lost one game. They lost to Louisville 28-14. And the rest of these wins are... Yeah, dude. No P14. None of these non-P4s are in the playoff this year. Get them all out of here.
You sound like Greg Sankey.
Yeah, get them all out of here.
Hey, shout out to our great members that do research in the chat. You mentioned the NFL draft. Ole Miss had the 4th most players drafted last year.
Woo!
Just saying.
Without Quinshawn
Just
Judkins.
saying.
They were loaded.
Who can be character assassinated.
Just saying.
Okay. Well, now do you want to? Let's do more research.
I'm just relaying messages, man.
Hold on.
Ain't nobody gonna compare Ole Miss to Ohio State. Ohio State's the best job. We know that. Ohio State's Ohio State.
Well, this is easy since we're doing research now.
We can
do research now. Schools with most NFL draft picks.
Do we need to take a break, by the way, eventually?
Let's see here.
Is Brian Edwards on
He's
yet?
going to say Ohio State and
Brian's
Alabama.
probably waiting to come on.
He's going to say Ohio State and Alabama.
And Georgia.
And Georgia, of course.
Right? Here we go. Here's top
Yeah,
programs.
come on, give me that.
With players on NFL rosters. Okay, here we go. Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, LSU, Notre Dame, Penn State, Texas, Oregon, Oklahoma, Florida, Iowa, Texas A&M, Clemson, Stanford, Tennessee, USC, South Carolina, Washington, UCLA, Wisconsin, Miami, Auburn, Illinois, Florida State, Maryland, Minnesota. Have you noticed who I haven't mentioned yet?
You said that they didn't have players drafted last year.
No.
We have a fact that they
I
had
said
it.
look at the NFL draft.
Yeah, but
Okay.
of last year.
Ole Miss is getting there.
They're getting
Kiffin's
there.
got
We just
them
said
there.
that. They're getting there, bro.
He can do this. He can
Okay,
make them one of those programs.
So it looks like they're like probably 50th on this list
But
of players in the NFL.
Our point is they're
Outta
getting
here.
there,
No,
bro.
but they're getting there.
They're getting
Outta
there.
here.
Getting there.
Outta
Last
here.
year's
They're getting
draft
there.
So
proved
is
that.
Minnesota then.
Last
They're
year,
not.
last year's draft
How
proved
do they
it.
have as many NFL players?
Did they last year? How many
Did
did
they
they have
last year?
drafted
How many
last
players did
year?
they draft last year?
He's
Tell
going to
us.
have more
care.
drafted this
What do
year,
you
too.
mean?
He's going to have more drafted this year.
Give me a break.
Yeah, bro.
They're behind Illinois.
Bam. Building a monster,
here.
bro.
Also,
here.
building a
Are
monster.
you
Illinois.
ready?
Out of here.
Yeah. Damn right.
my God.
How did you got about who the hell are we? Blam, blam, bam, bam. Ole Miss, buddy.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
Let's go.
This is embarrassing.
Let's
I
go.
want the region to thrive.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I
sure
want
don't.
our players to get healthy. I
No.
want Ole Miss to rise
don't
up.
want-
I
you
want Memphis football to not
have-
lose to UAB. I want Memphis
You have
basketball
never
to
cared
not lose at
about our
home to
region.
UNLV.
You don't care about our region.
I love the region.
Johnny Region.
Regional roaster.
I love it.
Regional
The
roaster.
TAM, the
What?
Tennessee, Arkansas,
I
Mississippi.
mean, now he cares. He's had to ditch Tennessee from John Ball. Now he's John and John Hogg. So now he's John Reb.
Hey, Heupel, they really might fire you if you don't win in Gainesville this weekend.
Oh,
And y'all never,
God.
and they never win in Gainesville if Tennessee does.
Can you win a national title, Tennessee?
Yes.
Oh, you can. Okay.
You can.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
You
should be able to
can.
win
I'm
one.
just saying, where do you draw the line?
On Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills.
Even though for them to win the national title, it took Florida State having their third string quarterback.
Bro, here's the point. In all honesty, why you guys have been yelling, if you want to be able to compete with Texas and Ohio State and Georgia on a player basis, the school matters. I'm sorry. It does. Across the board, when you've got 80 guys on a roster, those places, if you're LSU and if you're Florida, you have shown over the course of history that you are able to get a higher caliber of talent at those schools. And for good reason, because they're regional. They can walk outside they can go in their state and find 50 amazing players in Louisiana or Florida. But the idea that I'm having to argue about whether or not you can, it is much harder to win at a school if you don't have a bunch of in-state recruits and you don't have history.
Oklahoma doesn't have in-state recruits.
Oklahoma has one of the best college football histories.
They do have a great history. They do have a great history.
Amazing.
They
I feel like
do have a
Mississippi
great
does
history.
too, though. The state of Mississippi has like football talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that South Panola? What's up with that South Panola pipeline?
Come on, bro. You can't put no smut on Mississippi football, bro. They got dogs down there. I know. I understand your point, bro, but I'm just saying the game has changed now. That's my point.
You think you're going to have better players than Notre Dame and Texas and Ohio State and Georgia and Alabama? Like, there's a reason all these schools get all these players every year.
I understand that.
I mean, the reason Tennessee got as good as they did in the 90s is because Georgia was down.
Right.
They go in there.
There was all kinds of teams
and like Fulmer would go to Georgia, and he would go and he'd go in, and he would go into northern Florida, and he would go to California.
There's all kinds of teams.
Ebbs and LSU was also down then too.
Right.
But what is LSU's football history before Saban? Like, I really don't know.
LSU has 39 active NFL players right now.
No. What was their history before Nick Saban, though?
Shit, how many Clemson got? They buns.
Say what?
I say, how many Clemson got right now?
What was? I'm dead serious. I have no
26.
idea. What was LSU's football history before Nick Saban?
I mean, you'd have to go.
Like, I remember Jerry DiNardo.
Let me see. I got you.
You'd have to go way back. No, it was not a.
Yeah, so like they didn't. Like, so why can't Lane Kiffin start the Ole Miss history?
Everybody always said it was a sleeping giant.
Yeah, start new history.
New history, bro. It's Mississippi, bro. They got the lineage, bro. They can do it.
We can take it.
Telling you,
John Summerall.
Is that Bobby Bowden's first national title that you're wearing? The Natty, Florida State, Nebraska. Is that Florida State, Nebraska? Is that his first natty?
Whatever the Orange Bowl was.
Yeah, it's his first natty.
He said whatever the Orange Bowl was.
Shout out Charlie Ward, Scott Bentley.
Whenever the Orange Bowl was. All right. Oh, we got to get to Brian Edwards, don't we?
Yeah, we need to
ask him what do you think.
Yeah.
I want to know what Brian thinks.
He probably wants him in Florida.
So. Ask him if somebody can win a national championship.
I mean, that people are that Ole Miss is on the same level as Texas, Georgia, and Alabama. It's unbelievable. I can't even believe I have to have these conversations. We've back to the Chris Vernon Show.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board. A class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Calling all collectors! Topps NBA basketball trading cards are back. It's available in the Grizzlies Den by Fanatics and online at Topps.com. Rip into bold color parallels, electric inserts, relics, and autographed cards from today's biggest stars and the next-gen talent. Look out for rookie cards of Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper, plus Grizzlies favorites John Morant, Jalen Wells, and so many more. You don't want to miss this drop. Grab your set before it's gone.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzlies stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Southland Casino Hotel is helping you navigate to Santa. Win your share of over $550,000 in free play and a brand new Lincoln. Here Comes Santa takes flight on Saturday, November 1st, when you can begin earning entries. And don't forget the grand finale drawings on Saturday, November 29th and Saturday, December 27th to win a share of over $40,000 in free play or a brand new Lincoln. Win big during Here Comes Santa, only at Southland Casino Hotel.
Watching the Grizzlies is easy with FanDuel Sports Network. If you have cable or satellite, you're all set. Find us on your channel lineup. You can also use your TV provider login to watch games on the FanDuel Sports Network app. No cable or satellite? Subscribe directly to FanDuel Sports Network online. You can also watch on Prime Video by adding a FanDuel Sports Network subscription. Not sure where to start? Visit FanDuelSportsNetwork.com to learn more.
The Grizzlies are the one thing everyone in the family can agree on. So join us every Sunday this season for Sunday Family Fun Days. It's a steal at just $35 and includes a ticket to the game, a $10 food voucher, post-game free throws on the court, and a meet and greet with mascot Grizz. Space is limited, so grab your tickets now for this unique experience your family won't soon forget. Go to Grizzlies.com/Sunday and have a fun day. NBA released its new All-Star format. It's USA versus the world, which sounds a little scary for USA.
You very clearly aren't proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. I'll get a triple-double from LeBron and a big-time three from Steph Curry, and I'll gladly stand up.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. If you're coming down to the Grizzlies game or the next time you're downtown, make sure you get over to Sticks. Be sure to get one of the 3 Grind City Media rolls at Sticks Express in downtown Memphis. A portion of the proceeds from the roll that sells the most will go to charity of our choice. I'm killing them, I think. I'm killing them. I should be killing them. Both Gary and Jessica.
Yeah, you are.
Order online with the code STICKS901 and knock 10% off your tab. Sticks Express. Fast, fresh, always a slam dunk. And hey, go see them at their Carterville location too. Sticks is outstanding. I love the hibachi. I love the sushi. I love their food. I'm going
there right after the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Why not today?
Get that Vernon roll.
Brian Edwards from VegasInsider.com joins us weekly. He joins us now. You will not believe what I have had to argue with these idiots, Brian.
Are they saying it's a lateral move to Florida? Come on, man.
You can win a national championship at Ole Miss. And I'm like, based on what?
I was just at the Vault Saturday night, and it was awesome. It was electric. It was popping. It was good stuff. But I was looking up in the rafters, if you will, and where they have their championships and the years and everything, and all the numbers I was seeing were in the 50s and 60s, and that's all I saw.
Well,
what's wrong with y'all, bro?
Wow.
Hey, tell me where Nebraska is, bro. Since they got all the history.
Yeah, Nebraska got all the history. Where are they?
Where they at? Where Nebraska is? Since they got so much history. Since all the history always wins. Where Nebraska?
Are we talking about Gator history?
No, we're talking about Nebraska.
Hey, where's your history, too, outside of
Nebraska
Spurrier?
Cornhuskers.
Where's your history? Because your Urban Meyer history, you hate Urban Meyer. So even one of the coaches who's won, you hate him.
I do, but that's Tim Tebow's got those titles. We credit Tim Tebow.
Oh, he was roommates with a murderer. Damn.
He was not roommates with him. They were not roommates.
Weren't they roommates?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
No,
yeah, I think he actually was an accomplice.
Accomplice is crazy.
All right. Look. I'm glad you were drunk having fun in Vaught Hemingway last week for Ole Miss, Florida, because I was having to defend your good name. I got a lot of Fade Edwards last week, Brian. People were not happy with your picks last week.
Nor should they have been.
No, it was a bad. We need redemption. We need big time redemption.
Well, let me tell you, this is how we lose an over. I'm talking about LSU Arkansas. You have a 9-play, 71-yard drive, Razorbacks. you get nothing. You can have a 7-play, 87-yard drive. You get nothing. I mean, that'll ruin it over every time.
It'll ruin it. And also, I'm not going to ding you too much on the Oklahoma one. Like, I still don't know how that was the craziest way to win a game. To have 200 yards and win is crazy. And never have a drive over 40 yards.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the box score after, because I was able to watch a little bit of it just because people in their tailgates had TVs. But I looked at the box score after, and I'm like, how in the hell did they lose? I mean, I know an 80-yard pick six
right.
But I mean, they dominated the box score. It was wild.
Yeah, I saw some odds guy said that if they had to replay that game this week, they would not have Alabama -6. They would have them -7. That the line would go up in Bama's favor.
Yeah, it was just odd circumstances, but those kind of things happen. All right, real quickly before we get into all the games this week, what are your we know you are Gator fan 6969 on all the message boards. You guys think? Do you really think you're getting Kiffin, or do you think he's going to LSU, or do you think he's staying at Ole Miss? What do you think? What's the mood in Florida?
My confidence is starting to wane a touch, but I was on with Jimmy Ott on ESPN Baton Rouge. When was that? 2 days ago. I said I thought it was 55 Florida, 45 LSU. So now I would say maybe 50-50. I mean, Ole Miss has a chance, obviously, but I think the situation there's become untenable. I mean, people are so mad at him. I mean, irate.
Oh yeah, they're mad.
And they have every right to be.
I agree. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is dragging it out. Like, if you're gonna be there, be there. If you're gonna go, go. Right?
Yeah, I mean, he just did this in 2022 with Auburn, and it ruined their late November. I mean, they lost like 3 in a row because it was such a distraction. And Florida very easily could have won that game the other night. But whatever.
You weren't that impressed?
No, I think they're very good. I just they didn't protect the quarterback very well. It's not like we've got some lethal pass rush.
Interesting.
You also have the team in Florida that's like, dude, you have no idea what you're getting from you guys.
Well, yeah,
you get blown out by Kentucky, and then you should have beaten Georgia. Like, that's Florida.
All right.
Yep.
Brian Edwards, what's your favorite game this weekend?
I would say Chiefs in the NFL, but we're doing college. So, golly. Let's go SMU -2.5 at home to Louisville. So SMU has won 4 in a row at home, and regardless of venue, they've won back-to-back games in 5 of their last 6, including 4 wins by 11 or more. They've had 2 weeks to prepare. Louisville's playing its 6th game in 6 weeks and is off back-to-back heartbreakers to Cal in overtime and to Clemson, and that ruined everything they had planned for the postseason, ACC title game, etc. So I like the Mustangs laying the short number at home.
All right, SMU -2.5 over Louisville. What's next?
Florida +4. Tennessee has not won at the Swamp since 2003. They won back-to-back at the Swamp in 01 and 03 with Casey Clausen as their quarterback. Without Casey Clausen under center, they haven't won in Gainesville since 1971. And Florida, despite its struggles, and I was kind of shocked seeing this myself as I looked it up, the Gators have won 7 of their last 8 at home, and they're 6-2 against the spread in that stretch, and their only losses by 2 points to USF.
Wow.
And Florida gets Caleb Banks back Saturday. He was preseason All-American in every publication, and Kuiper had a first-round grade on him. He had a foot injury that kept him out the first 2 games. Then he played at LSU, and he aggravated it and had surgery, but he's back. And Vernell Brown, our best receiver, Dallas Wilson and Eugene Wilson are out for the season, but Vernell Brown, who leads us in every receiving category, he's been out the last 2 games, and he's most likely back this week. So I'll go Gators +4.
And then you could hire their coach.
I would. Why are they wanting him out? Are they nuts?
Oh boy, they lose to Florida, they're gonna be fit to be tied.
And they never win in Gainesville, so
they might. I'll take him. I'll take Heupel.
You would.
I mean, I want him to drop about 15 pounds, but I'll take him.
Why you want your coach to lose weight, Brian? What do you do?
He just thinks he's unhealthy. He thinks he looks slovenly. That's what he said.
Get on that Ozempic?
He said he looks slovenly.
Man, no, I didn't say Ozempic, man.
That's what he said.
Just
you said that he looks slovenly. Okay. All right. We got SMU minus 2.5. We got Florida plus the points against Tennessee. What's next in college?
All right. I know I've given 2 bad picks going against FSU in the last 3 weeks.
Don't do it. I'm wearing it today after that huge win last week.
But I am doing it because they have not.
No.
Yeah, I am. Well, all right. Okay.
Go ahead. Fine. I'm fading you.
That's fine. All right, so look, I faded them when they were at home. They're 0-3 both straight up in ATS on the road this year. NC State's won 3 in a row over FSU and 5 of 6, and the Noles have not won at Carter Finley Stadium since 2016. And NC State 4-1 at home this year. They beat Georgia Tech by 12, and they were undefeated. They beat Virginia. They beat a pretty good G5 in East Carolina. And as a home underdog since 2020, NC State's 8-2 ATS with 6 outright wins. So plus 5.5.
Okay, here's a fun one for you. So that's the last time Florida State, you said 2016, won at NC State. They won 24-20. Do you know who the quarterbacks for both teams were?
What year?
2016.
I'm going to say
Mike Glennon.
No.
Jacoby Brissett?
No.
No.
Russell Wilson?
No. 2016. Russell Wilson.
Russell
Wilson won a Super Bowl in like 2012.
Nicky.
Ben Finley?
Ryan Finley.
Ryan Finley.
You will never get Florida State's quarterback. DeAndre Francois.
Oh,
remember him.
God.
I remember him.
Florida State's running back. 18 carries, 65 yards, and a
Dalvin
touchdown.
Cook.
Travis Etienne.
Dalvin Cook.
Oh.
Dalvin Cook was Florida State's
Travis
running back.
Etienne played for the Gators.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
All right. They all run together. All right. SMU, Florida, NC State. Anything else in college?
Cal -3 at Stanford.
Okay. Oh.
Although I'm breaking a rule.
The band is on the field.
Yeah, right. You don't bet on Wilcox as a favorite, but I mean, come on. -3 to Stanford. I got to go Cal.
I wonder who they're going to hire. I wonder if Andrew Luck's got something up his sleeve.
Right? I wonder who. I don't know.
Hasn't he gotten a couple of big donations already? You know they've got rich grads.
Well, didn't they have Frank Reich?
He's their coach.
That's who they have right now.
They
as
got
the
rid
interim.
of him. Didn't they?
No, that was the Panthers.
No. But he's interim?
Yeah. I mean, I think he was only just doing it for a year to help him out.
Stopgap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I read this article about Andrew Luck, like getting a new coach.
Okay.
That's why I
Yeah, no,
mentioned
you're
that.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't fire him. No, I think it was the plan to just be one and done, like Jim Grobe when he took over at Baylor for what's his name?
Right.
Yeah. Let me figure this out. You can coach him for a year. I trust you because I played for you in Indianapolis.
Yep.
Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. SMU, Florida, NC State, Cal. That's it for college, right?
Well, I got player props, which is about all I've been any good at lately. Let's go Taylor Green, Arkansas quarterback, over 52.5.
Okay.
He's gone over that in 7 out of 10 games. And let's go Mike Washington, Arkansas running back, over 65.5. He's gone over that in 7 games, and 2 of the 3 times he didn't go over 65.5. He had 63 and 65. So he was right there. And then I'll do Taylor Green anytime tutty plus 120.
All right.
And then I got a Diego. And then I'm down for every Diego prop if you want. I mean, it's very important for Vandy to have somebody at the Heisman ceremony. He's not going to win the Heisman, but he's either 4th or 5th on the board at most books. So I'm not implying that they can just do whatever they want in Kentucky. Kentucky's playing good, but I think that when they're down in the red zone, I think they're going to make an effort to get Diego some tutties and some stats, because that's huge for Vandy to have a player at the ceremony, in the top
Absolutely.
5. So I like Diego over 52.5 rushing yards. I like his anytime touchdown. If you want to do, he scored a touchdown in 4 games in a row and 6 of 7, and he had 2 of them against LSU. If you want to go 2 rushing touchdowns or more, it's plus 270 at FanDuel, or it was late yesterday afternoon. And he's had he's had look at his passing yards the last few games. He's had 365 and 377 the last two with 3 tutties in each. So any of his passing props, like over 1.5 touchdown, I'm down with that as long as it's not too chalky. Actually, I think I had the FanDuel pulled up. Where is it? Are y'all looking at his player props?
I'm not.
Okay.
Just dawned on me. I haven't even looked at those Heisman odds. Is it Mendoza? Is he like
Yeah,
running?
yeah. Like even money. No, it's not a runaway.
Oh, it's not?
No, guys.
You said Pavia's in the top 5. Like who's up? Jeremiah Smith, maybe?
Julian Reed. Here, I got it right here. Julian Sayans plus 190, Marcel Reed's 6-1, and Pavia's 15-1. Gunnar Stockton 25, and Haynes King 33. I've got him at 90-1. If he can beat Georgia and have like 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, maybe. All right, so Mendoza's though the favorite right now.
Correct.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Oh, and I got some look-ahead lines for next week if y'all want them.
Let me hear it.
Okay, I'm scrolling down. I know yesterday it was 5.5 for the Iron Bowl, Alabama. We got Oklahoma minus 9.5 at home to LSU. Ohio State's 5.5 to Indiana in the Big Ten championship game. Tennessee's 3.5 to Vandy. Calling my shot right now. Diego wins at Tennessee outright next week.
All right, that's 3.5 is already they posted line on that, huh? Look ahead line.
Yep, and I like Pitt plus 8.5 at home to Miami in a cold weather game. Miami doesn't win in November on the road. Oh, A&M Texas. A&M's minus 2.5 at Texas. Oh, and Georgia's 12.5 to Georgia Tech. Man, see,
a lot of
Georgia's
good ones. That's a lot of good ones the next weekend. That's gonna be a lit weekend.
Georgia's starting to turn up though right now.
Yeah, they are.
Ole Miss is.
Yeah, but we take Brent Key as an underdog. We don't even look at it.
Right. Yeah. No. I'll still take Georgia
That's
Tech.
it. Yep. We just take him as an underdog. That's it. Sight unseen.
Correct.
All right. NFL. What did you have?
I got 2 of them. Let's go. Eagles -3 and Chiefs -3.
Okay. Eagles minus.
And I got a college hoops tonight.
How dare you pick the friggin' Eagles? Did you not see the Cowboys on Monday night? What a joke.
Who were you playing again?
The Raiders. But it was a domination. An utter domination.
I was actually driving back from Oxford.
And no Lane Johnson? Oh, my God.
I give you that.
Quentin Williams is going to throw those guys around. Throwing them around.
No crumbs left.
No crumbs left.
Stop.
He's going to eat.
No crumbs
All
left.
right.
It's crazy.
Okay. So Chiefs -3 against the Colts, and then you like the Eagles over the Cowboys in a disgusting pick that I cannot endorse.
You want a late night college hoops tonight?
What you got, bro?
We get anything good?
Troy plus 8. Troy plus 18.5.
Who? Troy?
Troy plus 18.5.
Why don't you? You're not taking our Memphis Tigers against Purdue today?
I took UT Martin in part at FSU the other night because they won outright at UNLV and UNLV won outright at Memphis.
Also, they won. Also, UT Martin won by double digits at Bradley.
I know.
Have you watched them? You haven't seen them yet, have you?
I went to the FSU game Tuesday night.
I watched them. The UT Martin. They're fun. They've got 11. They've got players
12
from
players
11
from
different
10 countries.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Bibirivovich and all these it's like a freaking Eastern European team. It's crazy. It's awesome,
It was fun. They committed 26 turnovers though because FSU had too much speed for them. But they've got guys that can stroke it like perfect rotation.
And they all like pivot and footwork and dribble, pass, and shoot. It looks like one of those Olympic teams. They're fun. All right.
So let me tell you about Troy the other night. So they won at San Diego State, even though San Diego State hit like a 65-footer at the buzzer to force OT. You would think that'd be very deflating.
Yeah.
They still won an OT.
Wow. All right. Troy Trojans. We'll keep a lookout.
The Troy
Why not?
Trojans.
All right. I'll keep up with that one tonight just to find out if you were right about that or not. And then we can put a mark on Troy and maybe they're a team that we could bet on throughout the year. All right, Brian, we'll catch up with you next week. Thanks, brother.
Thanks, fellas. We'll see you.
All right, Brian.
All right, because of this stupid Ole Miss conversation that we had, we're not going to hate on the Kings. We just got to pray that this is a okay outcome tonight. The Kings are having their worst start since 1990. Surely.
What's our worst start since what?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
But I guess they don't need any extra. And we're going to get to hate on them when they come back in town later this year. So we'll do it then. We do need to give a SkyDog of the game, though, brought to you by our buddies over at Wiseacre. SkyDog, not only do they have SkyDog, the original Pilsner, they now have SkyDog Amber. And they've taken both of those out to Colorado to the Great American Beer Festival. And they've won the damn thing. Unbelievable. They compete against beers from all over, and they come out the winner. And it's made right here, right down the street from us. SkyDog, you will see it in Kroger. You'll see it in Fresh Market. You see it all over town.
And get wings and pizza.
SkyDog.
And get wings and pizza while you're there at the downtown one.
Yeah, SkyDog.
Freaking amazing.
Unbelievable. All right, our SkyDog of the game, the player that we're going to be talking about tomorrow on the show. I am going to say Zach Edey. They don't have bigs. I'm going Edey.
Precious Achiuwa's on their team. Who would thought?
I'm going Edey.
Okay. I'll go. I'm stuck between Vince and Ced Coward. I'm going to go Ced Coward.
All right. Cedric Coward is Devin's
Ced
pick.
Coward.
SkyDog of the game, Roser.
Cam Spencer.
All right.
He plays his ass off.
Here we go. All right. That's
straight face Cam Spencer.
That's our SkyDog picks for tonight's game. Grizzlies are playing against the Kings at 7 o'clock at FedEx Forum.
First city game, by the way.
First city game.
Platinum Johns.
We're going platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devil without a cause.
That's tonight.
Platinum Johns.
So anyways, Grizzlies playing Kings tonight. You can tune it in. We'll be on the pregame show at 6:30 tonight. You can listen to Roser on the double DP after the game.
We're DP's back tonight.
Yeah.
Have had no DP since the Oklahoma City game.
Well, that's not
when
true.
Dev got in on the DP.
I did get in on DP.
Wow.
Eiffel Tower jump.
All right.
Yeah. Shout out.
It's going to do it for today's show. No thanks to either of these guys. Thanks to Jalen back in the studio. Great job as always. We'll be back tomorrow. Odds couple up next. Until then, we gone.